So good afternoon, everybody. Sorry. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. So if you go to D12, you see the course module. So you see that I have uploaded my version of the slide. Okay, so in my version I added some extra slides. Okay, but still you will see the old original slides over there. Okay, so you can study with either one that you like. Okay, so let's start. So far we have completed parameter and parameter passing. Okay, so at this point you will not understand about call by reference. What is called call by reference? Later when I discuss class and object, then we will discuss about call by reference. But for now, remember that for all primitive data types, it works for call by value, and Java works for call by value, and C# works for both call by value and reference, call by reference. I'm not sure about Python. I will check it and I will let you know. Okay. Okay, so we last time discussed like this to find max of two numbers. So now, okay, so are you able to find max of three numbers or four numbers? For instance, let us think about three numbers. I discussed how to find max of two numbers. Okay, so now it is your turn to write a program how to find max or minimum of three numbers. For instance, two numbers, max or minimum of two numbers is still pretty simple. But three numbers is still pretty simple. But how about for 4, 5, 10, 100, 1000 numbers? That is difficult. So then in that case we need to use different technology, right? We need to use different data type, for instance array. After this module, when we discuss about array, okay, then you will see it's easy to find max or minimum from a set of any numbers. Okay, but for now we can discuss how to find max of three numbers. Okay, so that is your homework. How to find a max of three numbers. And maybe I can quickly show you a program how to max up three numbers. Let me do it. So in this program, like this is pretty simple, like to find a max of 3 numbers. Okay. So here the logic. If I have given 3 numbers, number 1, number 2, and number 3, then what can I do? Initially, for instance, I have a method that is max of 35, and then for instance 20. Okay. So this is my number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay. So initially my method, this is my method call, and can you see right up from the back? So my method is, if I have void, or for instance I have integer max, integer in1 or num1, num2. Sorry, I have to put. Let me explain it here quickly. Instead of writing over there, can you see my font? Is visible from the back? Okay, so I have number num1, num2, and num3. So initially my max here is a variable. Okay, my max. Okay, so one thing notice here, I have my method name over here, max. Okay, and I have my another max over here. This max here is a variable. Okay, but this max is a method name. Okay, so although it is permissible to use same variable name, okay, but it is discouraged. For instance, again let me give you an example. For instance, if you have a baby, if you have someone in your home that has a name like Tom. So if I have a baby at my home, Tom, right? Tom. Then I will not have another anything like, for instance, my cat with same name Tom. Right? That will be confusing. Although those are distant objects, distant things. Someone is a human who named Tom, and someone else is a cat named Tom. Also, it is permissible, okay, but I similar thing here. Okay, so this is that similar thing here is that I have max over here. That max is on line number 13. Okay, on line number 13, I have max here. That is a method max name. Okay, but here I have another max over here. This is a variable name. Although it is permissible, but we should not do it. Okay, so this is why, although I have here, then I like to replace it and give another name, for instance result. For instance, I can give another name, for instance max number. Max number. Then it is, these are two different names, identifiers, right? Easily distinguishable. Okay. So for instance, then initially I will put my max with any number. For instance, integer number 1. Then I will check for with number 2. If number 2 is greater than my number 1, my max, then I will have my max number equal to number 2. I have to put another condition. Since I have 3 variables, I have to put another condition. Else if I have to check with my last number. Else if number 3 is greater than max number. My max number is what? My number 1, right? Initially. Then I will say max number equal to number 3, and finally I will return max number. Okay, give attention. I will upload this video on D2L so that you can rewatch this video if needed. Okay, you don't need to type in right now. Okay, so I have here my return statement, right? Okay, so instead of returning my max number over here, I could do another thing, that for instance I could do like this way: return I could do like this way: return, okay, num2, okay, or otherwise here, okay, then otherwise I could put return num3, okay, and otherwise I will put, okay, another thing, that I have multiple statement over here, no, one statement, okay, maybe I can do that. Let me run it, let me see. Okay, it is working over here. So although over here I put return num2, that is actually here num2 I am putting max to, it will work same thing, but for simplicity let us do that. This is why I am showing that we can have multiple return statements with some conditions. Okay, another thing is that I mentioned that if I have a return type of a method, right? For instance, my max method has return type what? What is the return type of my max method? Integer, right? Okay, so can I return something? Can I do, let us try, can I return like float or double? Can I return this? Yes, I can return this, right? You see that it is showing error message. Okay, but how about if I have my return as double here? Okay, then can I return an integer? Yes, because double has integer with it. Yeah, but yes, it will come up with decimal point. Let us see the output. Oh, I'm sorry, it's okay. Sorry, because it's showing that error, because here, good thing, we got an error here on line number 9. What is the error for? Because I am returning a double variable, double value from max, right? So I cannot assign that double variable to here, integer. So the two things I can do, I can put it double here, I can put double max over here, then it will run. Then it will run as double is showing me 20.0. Otherwise, alternatively, I can do another thing. Can anyone please tell me typecasting? I can do typecast integer, because my max is returning double, but I can cast it. Casting means enforce it to change this return type as an integer. So then it will work. So by this way, making some changes in your program, try to understand how return types works and how. Do you have a phone open in your phone? Yes. Do you have any phone open on your hand? I'm asking you. Do you have any cell phone open on your hand? Okay. I want to enforce that you are giving attention, okay? Okay, so now can we find a minimum number of these three? Can we find a minimum? Yeah. Easy, right? Okay, so now my question is that can I have 4 numbers, and can we use this type of else, if, else if? Okay, then if I have 4 numbers, then I will have one more else if. Then here you see that I have three numbers, so I have three conditions of two conditions here, if and else if. If I have four numbers, then I will have if, else if, another else if. So then if I have 100 numbers, then I need one if and then another 98 else if. But that is difficult, right, to maintain. So then we can use other way, other data structure, like for instance we can use array. Then later you will know that how to use array. Okay. Now let us start. Okay. So in your test you will have an example of you have to write code for writing pseudocode for finding a series. Okay. For instance, if you are given a series, for instance, 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 10 plus 5, 15, 21 plus 7. Okay, can anyone please tell me what is the sequence of this series? Yes.
You're basically starting off by adding 1 and 2, and then you just keep incrementing by 1 and how much you're adding. So like 1 plus 2 is 3, and then you add 3 plus 3.
Okay, let us see.
4.
I am starting incrementing 2 over here, right? Then 3, right? And then 4, and then 5, and then 7 here, right? So my startup initial point is 1, right? And then every time we can take common like 2. If you take common or check out 2, right? Then 2 and then 1 like for instance 2, 3. The 2 plus. Then I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's from 1 plus if I say 2, I'm asking my series actually here. 1 plus 2. 2, does it work? Let me do another. Okay, so that is another okay. You see, but let us try with another one. 1 and then 1 plus 2, 3 plus 2, and then 4. And then 6, and then 8, and then 10, and then 12. And then 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 6, 13 plus 8, 21 plus 10, 31 plus 12, 43, right? So let us do it. The way that easy that there are multiple ways that you can do. You are starting from initially 1. Plus, if you take out 2 common from here, then you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. That means you are getting your array series as 1 plus 2 times I, where your I starts from 1 and ends with 6. Okay. So let us start this one. For instance, I have integer x equal to 1, and then I can use a for loop for integer I equal to, from where do I need to start? I equal to 1 to 6, right? Okay, 1 I less or equal to 6 I plus plus. Okay, then what I will print, print 1 plus 2 times I plus some extra space. Okay, it's not working. So it's getting 1 plus. Okay, let us think how can I do that.
I think you might need a sum variable.
Another variable. Maybe it's integer x. X equal to, I need this way. X equal to x plus 2 times I need this way. Let me see. $31. Okay, so I need one more, right? I need almost 7. 1, 3, 7, 13, 21, 31, 43. Okay, so what is my loop? Okay. Okay. Yes.
You had to switch it to 7 because you print out x before you
Yes.
did the calculation.
Yes, this is why I wanted to show you that previously it did not show me, because the reason is that here it looks same that I am printing x over here, right? I'm printing over x here, but since I am changing x, right? So this is why if I put initial x equal to 1, so if I put 1 over here, so for instance, instead of this line, if I print, if I do, not this way, it will not work. Actually, if I print this thing, 1 plus 2 times I, if I print this, okay, it will not work. It will give me a different series. Let us see. So if I print this 1 plus 2I, that means my series will be 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay, so this series is different than this series or that series, because that series is adding the previous numbers and with something. Okay. So you understand the sequence of this one, and you understand the importance of like this. I want to print x over here. Okay. So then what will be my output? And 137 1321, and let us now change the initial x from 1 to 2. Then let us see what happens. I got a different series, right? Then if I change my this is my x actually. X, initially my x is equal to 1 for here, but if I change my x to 2, so then if I change my x to 2, what is happening here? In this series, I am getting 2 Can I use this one? Okay, then in this series I am getting 2, 4, 8, and then 14, and 22, 32, and 44. Then here, instead of change here, 2 to 4 is 2, and 4 to 4 is 4, right? And then 6, right? And then 8, and then 10, and then 12. Okay, now let us see what happens if we change the initial value to 3. Constant part is 3. Then what will happen? I got another difference series. Right? 3, 5, 9, 15. And here x equal to 2. Right? And then here, if I say x equal to 3, then I will have 3, 5, 9, 15, 23, 33. So what is my changes here? So 2, and then 4, and then 6, and then it should be 8, and then 10. But my initial value is 3. Initial constant, start of constant is 3. Okay, now last thing. If I change it x equal to 4, what will happen? I put my medical base. If you know algebra, the equation, it will be important to understand. If I have x equal to 4, okay, constant part, then my series is 4, and then 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 6, add everything. 2, 4, and then 6, 8, 10, 12. 4, 6, 10, 16. Right? Yes. Okay. Now, last thing I want to change. If I want to say my initial I here instead of 1, I will get 0. And then let us make some other changes. Let us see what happens. Let us keep 2 over here. So initially it will be clumsy. the different series. Okay, so when you get a series, then try to find the first of all find the increment, the sequence, how it is incrementing. Find that one. Okay, the term from the previous term. What is the increment from this term from its previous term? Try to find that. Okay, so now if I give you a character, can you please check it whether it is a vowel or not? How can you do that? Vowel A, E, I, O, U, right? Yes, sir. Do you understand that here or? Okay. Look at me. Okay, you understand inner loop? Inner loop, how inner loops works, right? If you have one loop inside another loop. For instance, inner loop, I want to do okay, so for okay, another thing is a new thing here. I less or equal to, for instance, 5 I plus plus. Can we do it? You see that here? The initial part is missing over here for loop. But because I can miss it here because it's already defined here at the above of it, right? For for loop, the index is initialized only one time. So you can put this initialization within the for loop or above of this loop. Okay, it will work. Now if I say for int j equal to 1 to j less or equal to, for instance, I j plus plus, sorry, I want to print j. Okay, so I'm keeping some space. Okay, can anyone please think what it will be printed over here? Here my I equal to 1 to 5, right? And then my j equal to 1 to, in the first step, 1 to I, right? In the first phase, okay, you will be given some pseudocode like this, so that you can trace the output. Okay? So the tracing will start the tracing like this way. you will start from I equal to initially I equal to what? You will see your I equal to initially 1, right? And then let us see j. Then for your I equal to 1, j will be what? 1 to the first time is 1, right? And then it is printing j 1, printing 1, and then after printing 1, it is going to a new line, right? Okay, then after second one, what will be your I? 2, and j will be
1.
1 and 2, right? Okay, then when j is 1, then it will print j, right? It will print 1, right? After that, it will print some space. The first thing here, it will print some space, but it will not be visible. Okay, then after that, it will print after some space, it will print 2, right? Okay, then after that, your I will be 3. And if you print first, j will be 1, right? First, then you print 1 and you will print some space. Then j will be increment by number 1, right? 2. Since 2 is less than 3, right? Then it will print 2. And then since 2 is less than 3, right? So then it will print 3 and then it will have some space over the ending, but we will not be able to see that space. For instance, like for instance, when it is 4, then it will print 1, 2, 3, 4. When it is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I expect this will print that way, right? Let us run this program and see the output. Although it is printing something after 1, it is printing another some space. This is why it is, you see that space, but these spaces are not visible. Okay, now, okay, so what will happen if I print I over here, by mistake or by intention?
First time it's going to pronounce 1, but then when you get to when I becomes 2, it's going to pronounce 1 twice on the same row.
Yes.
2, excuse me. It's going to pronounce I twice on the same row. In that case, it's going to be 2. So you'll have like 1, and then the next line is 2 space 2, and then
yes.
3 space 3 space 3.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. I'm printing I over here, right? So I'm printing I over here. So first time I'm printing I over here. The inner loop is showing me how many times I'm printing I. How many times I'm printing I over here. The inner loop is just showing me, controlling me, how many times I'm printing I. So when you get a problem with inner loop, be careful about, okay, so that first trace that way, put I over here and then start from the initial value of I, and then until you, then for each of the values of I, go for the inner value, like j over here. And then once you finish all j's, then increment I again. Okay, so we wanted to start with another problem. What is that called? Vowel check, right? Okay, can anyone please help me? So for instance, I have a variable character ch. Okay, I can assign a value for character ch equal to let me do a. Okay, for Python people, you don't have a character type, but there is a way to use character Python. Okay, let us try. But for your test, you may need to, if you ask this type of question, you may need to ask pseudocode, or if Python people try to understand how to use character in Python. Okay, so for instance, I will check. There are several ways we can do. We can use a switch statement. We can use multiple if, else if, like for instance, right? Python does not have a switch, but so let us start with a if condition. If ch equal to what? I will check. Okay, equal to a or yes, this is the word, right? Or let us do this, put in a parenthesis. Or ch equal to, let us consider all uppercase and lower cases, a, okay? Then it covers all upper cases and lower cases, or ch equal to a, then e, then I, or O, right? O, and last one will be U, U, then sys out, the character, ch, else what? The character ch is not a, yes.
On your code, going back to your if statements, on some of them, I think you did not capitalize, like,
Okay.
you put two lowercase I instead of one lowercase and another uppercase I.
Oh, okay. Sorry, thank you.
And then I think same with E, and actually the O.
Oh, okay. I paste, I delete.
O should be lowercase. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you so much. This logic is simple, right? I can use case statement, okay, but okay. So then, if I want to, here it's showing that the character A is a vowel, okay. So which A? There are two A's over here, right? An article A and then another A is the character A, right? So then, if I want to put my character, this A within another character, within a double quotation, then what do I need to do? If I want to print that, I need to use escape backspace character. You see backspace double slash, and then backslash this, and then backslash this. Let me show you. Here, so in order to print a double quotation, in output you need to give another double quotation within backspace. But if you want to give a single character, maybe single quotation will maybe work fine. But if you want to put a single quotation, then it works fine. Single quotation works with fine, but maybe you can also use backspace single quotation. This is called backspace character. For instance, if you want to print A within another, how can I show you? You see, in order to print my A within single quote, I have to put either single quote does not require backslash character, but double quote must requires a backslash, because if you give a backslash only a double quote, that it means the ending of the string. So this is why if you do not want to end this string, then you have to put another double quotation. Do you understand this? Yes. Yeah, it's a different Python. Python is simple. But one thing is for Python people just note that character is recognizable type. There is no character type maybe for Python. Sorry, I'm tired today. Yesterday I had root canal. Okay, now this is your time. Can someone please let me to write a code how to find factorial? How to find factorial of any number? Okay, two people. I need two people. Someone go over there, and someone go over there. Remember that U is while. U is while, okay? And someone go over here is called U. And I need one more person to use do while. 1, 2. I need 2 more people. Yeah. So U is called, okay? While.
While, yeah.
Do this. Please, yeah, I think the top, start from the top one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just set the marker to see it. People see it.
So that people can see.
Alright.
Yes, and write in visible font, okay, not big to
Not too small. Gotcha.
okay, any one more person who can volunteer? Go. You're ready? It's simple. You're ready? Okay, next time I'm going to stand here. How does it stand? So you want to come in? Who else? Are you one more person? You? Yes. Yes. Use blue eye. There's nobody to do. Do I look? Find factorial. Find factorial. How to find factorial?
Like 5 times, like if you.
Yeah, the multiplication of the number from 1 to that number.
Oh.
Find factorial. What is their factorial? Yeah, factorial 5 equal to 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. Okay? I'll do that. Take care of your.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good that book.
Yes, sir. Do you want me to keep this stuff up there?
Yeah, check this out.
Okay.
How is the like variable is n equals 5? Okay, you don't need to how is it equal to 5? Yes. Put a constant, hard coded value 5. n equal to 5. N equal to put is value. Let us put 5. I cannot see your handwriting. Please make it louder one. Okay. Yes. No, we cannot see your handwriting. Write it last complete. So you don't need to put enter number. Put n equal to 5. Make it shorter. N equal to 5. Yes. Yes. Then I need another variable multiplication. Put factorial. Yes. Put fact in another variable. If equal to initialize what?
You want us to print out
Factorial. Multiplication of the number from 1 to 5. 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. Yeah, you need another variable, the product or multiplication of factorial. Anyone can help me? What is your name?
justice.
Huh?
Justice.
Just can anyone give us class? Is that available? Am I available? Yes. Yes. What is the next one in class or?
15 times equals.
Oh, yes. What is that one? The last one.
I think that's what it is.
After that, what is the character after that?
What is it?
Yes.
That's 10 times, 10 equals 10 times.
Will it come here?
Can I come here?
Yes. This is give me a favor. Go all over here from the last floor and keep the key. Okay. I want to see the key. Okay. Why I need that one? Why do I need that one? That will be infinite. That part of the problem will be infinite. Input n plus one. Yes. Yes. In other fine. Yeah. Are you watching anything important movie? From the beginning, I see that you were watching something on your phone. No, not that. What is it? Okay.
I haven't been watching anything.
What is it? I'm not asking, I'm asking you. Yes. Huh? After? Okay. Yeah, I like you to go. I like to interrupt you because I think that from the beginning you were very interested. I like to give an interruption. Okay, so you explain the logic.
The what?
Explain your logic. What is happening? Explain that.
I have two variables, a and f, both equal to 1.
Okay.
Now I want to multiply a by f, which is condensed factorial, times itself. And then I increment f by 1. And I do this while f is less than 1. And then I print the file.
Okay.
It's what, 20?
Very
Okay.
What is your initial value of f? What is it?
Michael,
What is it? F initial value.
f is, oh, sorry, f equals 1.
Why are you playing at him?
So basically what I did was like, you accept a number, let's just say it's 5.
Okay.
So what I did was m is going to be n minus 1, so if it's 5, m is going to be 4. So then I set the product equal to, let's just say 5. So then I set the while loop because if you're doing a factorial, you can't multiply times 0 without the lowest you can multiply.
Okay, so you are going to, yet it will be okay, but you are going to reverse order. That is more complicated. And I think his code is okay, but let me do it a simple way.
I think he means he just wants us to assume that they enter a correct factorial number between 1 and infinity.
Right, right.
Let me, I don't have enough time, so let me do your code over here.
So 1, yeah.
Paste over here, factory here.
So, say again?
Why do you call it end of the thing?
Yeah, I realized I did a duplicate barrel. I could probably make this n instead and just print out n.
I think that will work for you, okay, but that will be complicated. Let me do this way.
Yeah, I could definitely
Because
simplify this.
yeah, this let me tell my thing. Then you will give me your pen.
No, you mean.
How about if we do this way? Integer I equal to 1 and integer fact equal to 1. You must initialize it by 1, otherwise it will not work. Okay? Okay, I said 5. Integer n equal to 5. I said 5, right? For int I equal to 1 to I less or equal to n. I will put n over here, so whatever n I put over here, that will do for that, right? I plus. What will do? What will be changing? Fact equal to fact times I. And then after this for loop, I will print what?
You can do like product is, and then.
Yes, I will print fact.
And again, you told me to do a while loop, so in this case, you know how many. Like,
Okay, so but you are going to reverse order, that will do also. This is why. You are doing
okay.
TR, but you are going to reverse order. For instance, if you go to reverse order, then for here it will start. It starts from n. Are you using while loop? Okay, then let me go to while loop, a different program.
Yeah. see his point. Like if you took out this variable and just went I is less than or equal to 5, that could work.
Yes, I can put over here. So instead of putting any hard-coded value over here, there is an advantage of putting a variable over here. So next time, if we want to 15, then just send here. If you want to 10, just send here.
Right.
You can take an user input as well as. You can take user input in or anything. This is the advantage. Okay. And this is the factorial, is easy one. Using for loop an easy one, but using a do loop or while loop is a critical one. Okay, let us think about a while loop. For instance, this one while loop I would do this way. Okay, so if I want to use a while loop, then while loop is same thing. Okay. Can you please help me? So it is while. Okay, let me tell me here. I less or equal to, instead of 5, I will put n. Right here, fact equal to. Fact times.
N.
Fact times
I.
and then I have to increment I plus, right?
And that's going up.
Okay. Then, or otherwise, I can do that way that he is doing. That is critical one, typical. While I greater than 0, that means while I greater than 0 means equal, or okay, then I have to do that way. I minus. Oh. Okay. So your game while m. That your algorithm is complicated.
Yeah.
So you can,
one problem.
okay. Algorithm 5 equal to 1. It's not working. So equal to sense greater or equal to 5.
Well, if you're factorial is 1.
Actually, dot here I don't need I need n over here. N minus.
And then your factorial comes in.
So that way you are giving m minus.
Yeah.
Till your m. Okay, so let me.
My logic behind it was that I made n initially one less than what my.
Okay, so let me integer. Let me do it. Integer m equal to n minus 1, right? Okay. So then y.
So while
M is greater than 0. Fact equal to fact times m, right? Okay, and then you are decreasing m. Let us see. Okay, equal to. Okay, it's not working.
That doesn't work. Okay, so you have factorial at 1. So the way I did.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Did I give you my attendance sheet?
Yes, you gave it.
Okay, yeah, everybody sign on, please.
I think what you have to do is instead it's n equals n times m, because you have factorial at 1, so it's going to be multiplying 1 times 4 in this case, and then, so I think if you change fact to n, I think that will give you the correct answer.
Yeah.
So you would want to change that to n.
Yeah. N.
Oh no, keep the m, but the factorial variable, you don't even need it in this case. Just stick with n. So like at first it's going to say like n is going to be equal.
Come here and then make the sense. Where do you
yeah.
make sense?
So let me see here. So you would change this instead to n.
Then I have to put n over here.
Yeah, just put in factorial of n is, oh no, let's see, so factorial of, oh, I see. That's, okay, that's why I had, okay, actually, let's just go ahead and run it. I'll tell you in just a second. There it is. What the?
It will not work.
Okay.
Because I have a factorial variable.
Oh, that's right, that's right. So then you gotta change, yeah, change that to n.
What are you changing over here? Are you changing m or n?
We're changing n because if n is initially 5.
So what is your product? We need a product equal to 1. It will not work otherwise. Let's go to a, this is simple. Initially this was very simple. Look at this one.
Yeah.
Very simple. While this one here, look at that. I less or equal to n, factorial equal to fact times I
Yeah.
plus plus. It's
Yeah,
very
and
simple. Why are you getting too complicated way?
Yeah, my mind likes to think, oh, complicated ways.
Okay,
to do it,
so
'cause
no,
I
no,
want
no.
reverse order.
So no. Try to make your algorithm as
Simple as possible.
simple as possible. Okay, so last one. Okay, so let us do with do while loop. Okay, we want to do using a do while loop. Okay, so then we need do here, right? Do over here
Do is gonna execute
while
once.
this one, right?
Mhm.
Let us see that it works.
Factorial 5, 120. Yeah, that looks right.
Yes. Why after rain you put as a comma? Yeah. What is this? 3, 5, 7. What do you want? What is this one, right? So take out the comma. We have
I think it's just not printing out like a green, like not the high.
okay, whether you can come to my office or you can go to your. You can try trace out, okay? Time is over. Or you can come to my office, then I can tell you.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What modules did exam 2 cover?
Exam tools cover looping, okay, and function method. Looping and method, okay?
4 and method 4
Yes.
and 5. Module 4 and 5.
Yes.
Excuse me. I have a question about like the grades for the first test. People said like it's in grade scope, right?
Is not visible in the scope
Not for me. Everyone else says they can see it.
because maybe you have problem with the name. You had duplicate names maybe.
How do I fix that?
Okay, send an email to help@gradescope.com.
Oh, thank you.
help@gradescope.com. @gradescope. Yes.
Do you want this?
What is this?
Slime.
I don't like it, but what I will do with that one?
Okay.
Give me some. my kids they play with this. You want to play with this? So my office hour is Tuesday and Thursdays, but you can go a few minutes later, right now.